Yeah, what up, y'all? It's your boy with a God. This is the Book of Old podcast. This is our second episode where we'll be covering the 5 principles for building relationships. So stay tuned for the whole episode. Remember to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below. And also, keep open ear, keep open mind, and enjoy the show. So, you guys get a better feel for the host you're speaking to. If you haven't followed me on IG, make sure you do. It's Oh the God on IG, just spelled correctly too. OTHE God, GOD. Alright? And that's on IG. On Twitter, I go by Oh the God, same thing, just with an underscore at the end. So make sure you follow me there. And then we also have the YouTube, which is Vibe Masters Media on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. There's definitely more content on there. But for now, let's get into the podcast, okay? So today, I'm going to be talking about my 5 principles when it comes to relationships. Right? And this is building a relationship with anybody. It could be a male, female, family, co-worker, peer, classmate. It doesn't matter. These 5 principles go to any type of relationship when it comes to a person, all right? Or with anything, actually, because it could probably, it probably works with animals and as well. Anyway, just so the people that want to get to the point could, listen and get the fuck out of here, let me bring it up right now, all right? So number 1 is respect. Number 2, communication. Number 3 is trust. Number 4 is love. And number 5 is loyalty, all right? So for those of you that want to, fast forward through this thing, all right, you got the points. You're good to go, all right? But for those of you that want a better understanding of this and how I came to those points and wanted to get an analogy on how those points work in a real life situation, stay tuned, all right? So before I go into the analogy, before I break it down, let me share with you my experience on how I came about these 5 points, okay? So throughout life, I'm going to start off with school, right? With school, I went through, let's say, from kindergarten all the way to the 12th grade. From kindergarten to the 12th grade, I went to 14 different schools, okay? I've never been to the same school longer than 2 years in a row. Another thing is, after high school, I went to 2 other different schools outside of right after high school. I did like a mechanic school, and then I did a community college. So 2 schools after, 16 schools altogether. So that's 16 times, 16 different places. I'm sitting in class with different people. I got to make new friends. I got to learn new teachers. A whole bunch of new shit, all right? So as you could tell, I had to be the new guy a whole bunch of times. I had to make new friends, meet new people, all that shit. And it didn't just stop there with school. That also happened with work as well, I had over 16 different jobs in 9 different fields, going anywhere from retail, restaurant, bars, hotels, gyms, fast food, supermarkets, cabbing, and then the last employed stuff that I was doing was freelance, and I did a bunch of freelance stuff. I was a stagehand. I drove a van, drove trucks, drove forklifts. I had to get licensed for a bunch of things. So I did a lot of jumping around. And especially in the freelance stuff, you got to keep on meeting new people, keep on meeting different people. You got to network so you can get more jobs. When you're a freelance worker, it's basically you are your own boss, and you got to find your jobs by getting cool with people you work with, and also cool with the people that hire you, so that way they can hire you for more jobs or recommend you to other people so they can hire you for jobs, all right? And in all those areas, I was active. I made friends everywhere I went. Also, as far as, the romance life goes, you feel me? I got with girls everywhere I went, you feel me? I had no problem with the ladies, no matter which state or which country. Anyway, so let's get into the 5 principles, right? So remember, that's number 1 is respect. Number 2, communication. Number 3, trust. Number 4, love. Number 5 is loyalty. All right? So the analogy I'm going to use when it comes to this is like building a house. Now, this analogy, these principles I have used, I'll say the last couple of years without really knowing it. I had to really study myself and see how was it that I was able to make new friends and keep friends around and stuff like that, because I have friends all over the country and on different parts of the world. I got a friend in Germany that I never even met before and shit, you feel me? But I know homie comes over here, we gonna link up. If I go over there, we gonna link up. And
I mean, I have friends like that like I never met before, and then out the blue, we link up, and then they could stay in my crib, I could stay at their crib, and we go out, we do shit and stuff like that. Even friends that like I only knew for like a year, or even people I only worked with for like 3 or 6 months. There's people that I only worked on a job with for like 3 or 6 months, but because of these five principles and the way I go about it, the way I stay in communication with them, the way we built our house for the relationship, because I'm gonna use a house analogy, it helps keep people around. It helps keep you in a good light when it comes to those people. All right, let's go. We're gonna build a foundation. All right, so the foundation of the house is respect. Anytime you meet somebody or any relationship you deal with, coworker, even with a family member and stuff like that, respect gotta be there. If respect ain't there, you know what's gonna happen is the house is gonna come down. Like, you can't build on no respect. You can't build a house with no foundation. You feel me? If you start adding shit to a house that got no foundation, eventually it's gonna fall through. It's gonna be destroyed. AKA, you're gonna be burning bridges. So always have that foundation there. Always have respect there. That's the first thing. Whether I meet somebody at work, school, if I meet somebody through a friend and stuff like that, that's one thing I want to see. I want to see their respect level, how they talk to me, the space they give me, the tone of their voice, the attention they give to me. You feel me? Like, do they ever turn their back to me while I'm talking to them? Do they cut me off while I'm talking? Do they their tonality, the way they move their hands, do they challenge everything I'm saying and stuff like that? Are they questioning like a lot of the things just because it's me saying it? You know, I look at those things. Like, do they act differently? Well, acting different, that has nothing to do with respect. You feel me? Because that has more to do with other things. But as far as respect goes, it has to do with language, tonality, space, body language as well, and how they communicate with you. Let's put it like that. You shouldn't be joking around with somebody you barely know. If I just meet a dude and then he already joking around with me and shit like that, and I'm like, yo, hold on, like, bro, I don't really know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be joking around with me like that. You don't fucking know me. You dig? And it depends the way the nigga jokes. You feel me? But if he's joking at my expense and he don't know me like that, then it's probably gonna be a problem. I'm gonna let him be aware, like, yo, what you doing? You really know me like that. But I'm gonna do it subtly because the one thing you don't want to see nowadays is petty. So let's put it like that. The foundation is respect. All right, like I said, with family as well. If family don't show me respect and shit, then I ain't gonna be around that family member too much. You dig? The family member that shows me respect, I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna reach out to them. I'm gonna pull up for them. I'm gonna do what I can for them whenever they call me, because you feel me, like, they show me that respect. You don't show me respect and shit, like, we still family. You feel me? Like, somebody fucking with you, they fucking with me because we blood and shit. But like, I ain't gonna go all out for you, bro. Like, I ain't gonna try to be around you too much because the respect ain't there. All right, the foundation ain't there, so there ain't much for me and you to build on. All right, so after respect, the next thing you work toward on the house, right? After you get the foundation, the next thing you're gonna get is like the skeleton in the house, right? Skeleton in the house is like when you put up the beams, when you put those wood pieces and shit like that. The structure of the house, basically how the house is gonna look. So the skeleton in the house, right? You put the skeleton. The skeleton is communication. So after you solidify respect, after I get respect for somebody and stuff, I see, where our lines are at with each other. Now, all right, now I can open up communication. Now I'm gonna talk to you more. You feel me? Like, yo, what's good, yo? Oh, word, da da. Yo, yeah, how you doing, bro? Oh, all right, yo. So what you did last weekend? Oh, yo, what kind of car you like? I bet, yo, you think about Shorty over there? You feel me? Like, I'm gonna start talking like that. I'm gonna start, asking you questions. I'm gonna start bringing up topics. Opening up for dialogue and conversation, so we could, start building the skeleton of this house, this whatever this relationship is gonna be, whether it be, friends, acquaintances, or whatever like that, or close friends that niggas will consider family and shit, or niggas that we just get money together. We gotta build the skeleton in the house first. Foundation, respect, then communication, skeleton in the house, the structure of the house, building that up. So now once we have communication, you feel me? Once we got some dialogue there and shit like that, now we're opening it up to trust. All right. So trust always starts off small. Just like everything, you gotta start off this house small. You gotta build a small house first. You're not gonna build a fucking mansion your first time. You're gonna build like a little ass hut. So you build the foundation of a little ass hut. Then you get the skeleton. You know, a simple structure. Now you gotta get the piping and the electricity, you know, the electrical work in there, right? Once you have the skeleton and shit like that, now you could put up pipes, you could put up electrical work, you see where it's gonna go through, you know, the ceiling, the walls, you see where everything's gonna go, you know, while the skeleton is up. After the skeleton is put up, now I can see how much I could trust you by the respect that I'm getting from you, the respect that we're sharing with each other, and the communication we have with each other. Now I could start, I could putting pipes up, putting electrical work up and shit, right? We've seen where the power is gonna go. Trust, meaning like, trust could be as much as, you know, I'm from the hood, I'm from the Bronx, you dig? So for me, trust is going out with you, you dig? If I go somewhere with you, that means I have a level of trust with you, you feel me? I don't come from a privileged, safe area. So like, you could go out with a dude and you don't know if he's a hothead, if he got beef in areas, if people are after him, you feel me? Or like if he's the type to start problems and shit. Like you gotta trust that, because my principles, the way I'm built, if I go out with you, if I'm with you and shit like that, me and you feel me? Like people see you with me, they're gonna see us as a unit, you dig? So somebody fucks with you and I let it slide and shit, I'm gonna look like a bozo just like you done. Or if you get into a fight, nigga, we get into a fight. If you get jumped, we get jumped. Like, that's the way it works, you dig? Like, you know, oh, you let niggas shoot a fair one. I let niggas shoot a fair one as long as my nigga is winning. My nigga's winning, all right, all fair. All is fair, bro. But if my nigga's losing, nah, we don't take L's. Nah, we don't take L's. Not in front of me, you ain't taking the L, bro. You could take an L by yourself. Not in front of me, though, because you take an L, that nigga that you took an L from is gonna go talk to somebody else. It's like, yeah, yo, oh yeah, that nigga, yo, I fucked this man up right in front of him, da 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 da. And now I look pussy, now I look soft, and that ain't gonna happen. So that's why there needs to be a level of trust before I even go chill with you, before I even go out with you. You feel me? Just to chill and shit like that, I gotta know that you the type that I would defend. I gotta feel like there's a level of so and so protection there. Or let's say if you not the type to get your hands dirty, because not every nigga I fuck with is a nigga that I feel like, you know, I'm counting on when a fight breaks out. Nah. If you not that type, then I'm seeing that you're not the type to start problems. You feel me? Through our communication and shit like that, I can kind of get a feel for what kind of nigga you are. Like, I bet he ain't gonna be popping off. He ain't gonna be getting his hands dirty and shit like that. So he gotta be at least a cool nigga or a funny nigga and shit like that. If you cool, you funny and shit, then I trust going out with you, because that means that you the type that's gonna avoid problems. Like, you're not gonna start problems, and you probably don't got beef with nobody. But I'm also not gonna count on you if shit pops off. I know I'm not gonna count on you. I mean, I trust you not to run, but I'm not counting on you for the win. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's still a level of trust there. So you don't have to be a type, you don't have to be a goon, you don't have to be, you know, all crazy and shit for a nigga to trust going out with you. And same thing with ladies too, you feel me? Because men, we're extra protective of women, you know, especially Latinos. We are taught, we grew up on being like, you gotta protect the women of your family, you gotta protect the women, you gotta, like, that's like instilled in us, right? You gotta protect and provide for the woman, right? So I'm very, how I say, specific, I don't want to say specific, but I guess I'm very selective. Let's put it like, I'm very selective with the females that, you know, I chill with and I do shit with. Because one, female friends and you know, girls I keep around and shit like that, one, I treat them. You know, niggas be like, oh, that's some simp shit, da da da. If you ain't fucking, da da da. Bruh, it ain't. At the end of the day, a man is a provider. You know what I'm saying? When a girl chills with me, whether it's family, friend, or a girl I'm fucking with, they need to know when they with me, one, they're protected. Like, shit's gonna happen to me first before it happens to them. And two, they're provided for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got it, you got it. You dig? I'm a provider and a protector because I'm a man first. You know what I'm saying? family, friend, coworker, it don't matter. There's a female that's in my presence, that's out with me. I'm protecting and I'm providing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's some relationships, family and, really close friends, really close homegirls that, you let them spend and shit like that. But for the most part, if I got it, you got it. If I don't got it, then I ain't going out unless, if you're like, oh, I'm treating and shit like that. And that's only with family. With homegirls and shit, if I ain't got it, I ain't going out with you. It's plain and simple. Feel me? So that's how it is when it comes with trust with girls. And yeah, I mean, it also when you're dating somebody too, right? When you're dating somebody, you gotta first, I got all this respect. Then once I see the respect is there. Respect being like time, the way you respond, the times you show up. Do you have me waiting? Your response time and shit like that. That's respect. Also, are you on your phone when you're with me and shit? Is disrespectful being your phone when you're with a nigga? That's one. Two, the way you talk to me, the way you communicate with me and shit like that. Like, I'm not trying to date a nigga. All these girls want to be niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be a man with me. I don't want to be with a man. Don't be challenging me. Don't be trying to see who got more control and stuff like that, all territorial and shit. That's man shit. You dig? When I date a woman, I want a woman. So I want the respect from a woman. You gotta respect me as a man. So we can have that foundation right there. Then we put the skeleton, right? The skeleton to the house. The trust. I'm trusting you now when I go out with you and shit. I'm trusting you not to flirt with niggas when we go out. You flirt with niggas and shit like that, you're going to put me in a situation where I got to handle myself. And you the one that did that, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to go out with something and then have another dude take it while I'm out there. You feel me? You set me up to put me in something like that. You're going to try to catch me a case. So you got to be real careful with the girls you trust going out with as well, guys. All right? So far in the house, we got the foundation, respect. We got the skeleton, all right? That's communication. Then we got the piping electric. That's trust. I told you about the trust thing, right? Now, the interior of the house. That's the next thing you put up. It's the interior. The interior of the house is love. All right? Love is there. After we got respect, after we got communication, after, I see I could trust you and shit, now I'm going to start showing you some love. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, I'm in love with you, oh, lovey-dovey. No. I'm going to start showing you some love. That's like, yo, all right, this one's on me. Oh, where is your birthday, bro? Yo, here's a bottle, my G. Da-da-da. I'm going to start showing you some love because we already got past a certain level of respect, a certain level of communication, a certain level of trust. All right, so now we're going to touch a certain level of love. All right, I'm showing you love. You show me love and shit like that. Same thing, like I said, with family. And with family, the love is always going to be there. You did because of blood. But I don't gotta like you, though. I don't gotta like you because you're my family, you feel me? And here's the thing, like I said, with this house, if the respect goes, everything else tumbles down. So respect has to stay there. And every time I don't see one thing, I take away the next floor. All right? So let's say we're building a relationship, like we're building we're building a relationship, whatever it may be. Friend, whatever, family, sexual relationship with a female, whatever. We're building that, right? If I'm showing you love and I don't feel like you showing me love back, all right, I'm going to take the love away. But if the respect, the communication, the trust is still there, I'm not going to take that away. I'll take away the love, though. You feel me? I'll stop showing you love. You dig? I'm going to stop saying like, yo, this one's on me. Don't worry about it. I'm going to stop being like, yo, don't worry, yo, I'll pick you up from your crib. Don't worry about that. Yo, don't worry, yo, I'll drop you off. I'm going to stop doing that. You feel me? Because it's not being reciprocated. But I'll still respect you. I'll still communicate with you. And I'll still trust you. But if the love ain't there, then I'm taking the love away. Same thing with trust. You feel me? If I see you don't trust me with something, like you're like, yo, nah, I ain't going to go out with you, or I ain't going to do this, or I ain't gonna let you, if I'm like, yo, let's trade cars real quick. I don't want to take my car and go do this shit because niggas recognize my car and take your car. Like, if I say you don't trust me with certain things, then now I'm not gonna trust you. Same thing with communication. All right, if the communication goes down, If the communication goes down, right, I'm not gonna lose respect for you. The respect is still there. But if we start losing communication, all right, then you feel me? Love is gonna get damaged, and trust is gonna get damaged. How am I gonna show love and trust someone who doesn't communicate with me? You dig? I gotta know what's going on, and the only way I know what's going on is through communication. That's why, like, yo, even in relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a couple relationships as far as like dating wise, you know. So I got like over 10 years of experience dating, but I did have like at least 4 relationships or so, right? What I learned from those relationships, right? Once I want to say with like one of the serious relationships and two of the 2 relationships that I didn't like give the title to and shit like that, like money was a thing. You feel me? Money was a thing. And the thing is that with females, when it comes to like money, like a man is supposed to be, like I said, a provider, a protector, and a leader. But here's the thing. If a woman doesn't feel like you're a provider and a protector, she won't let you lead. You feel me? When you try to lead, it's going to come with some resistance. She's going to talk her shit. She's going to put on a show. She's going to do this and that. And you got to like either like dick her down or give her space or something like that in order to, you know, put her in that spot for her to let you lead, in order to feminize her, you feel me, so she can let you lead. So anyway, in those 3 kind of like monogamous relationships and shit, right? Once I saw the respect was like, really it was like when the girl gets too comfortable. I know guys, I know you know what I'm talking about, right? When a girl gets too comfortable, you see the respect start to like, and that means the foundation of that house is getting weak. Once I see the foundation of that house is getting weak, I'm moving out, you feel me? I'm not going to let that house fall on top of me. And I'm not going to keep on trying to fix shit while shit is breaking down when I know the reason shit is breaking down because of the foundation. You know what I'm saying? If the respect ain't there, then I'm out. If a chick is respecting me because of my situation when it comes to like financially, and she's not giving me the time to fix it or like that, she's getting impatient or whatever like that because she might have other options that are well off financially that she wants to give a chance to, but because I haven't done nothing wrong for her to leave, she don't got the heart to leave, but she does want to try other options. You feel me? So that's when a woman starts disrespecting you. That's when she starts fucking up that foundation. So once I see that happening, yo, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm like, yo, what? No respect? I don't give a fuck if you love me and all that shit. I'm gone. You feel me? And yo, it's hard breaking up with somebody. You feel me? I don't break up through text. I don't break up through phone calls. Anytime I ended up with a chick, you feel me? I went to her crib, her apartment, her whatever, or I had her in the car and shit in front of her crib, and I told her straight up, straight to her face and shit, you feel me? And women know they could guilt a man, you feel me? Women could cry on point. So these girls, bro, they cried on point. Like, that shit will hurt you so hard that nigga, you cry. Because you know, like, there was love there, you feel me? There was trust, there was communication. The house was like almost fully built, you feel me? I'm gonna get to the next level. Let me get to the next level already because I'm going into a different story, right? So the last level of the house, right, is loyalty, right? Number 5, loyalty. And what's loyalty? Loyalty is the finishing touches on a relationship, right? Loyalty is after you already got the foundation. You already put the skeleton up, right? You get the walls up, you got the wood parts where the pipes and shit go through, you get the pipes and electrical up and shit. You already fixed the interior. The interior is basically, you know, like the sheetrock, and you got the windows up and shit, right? It's the interior, you got the interior up. Now, the finishing touches of the house is what? The paint and the floors, right? You got to get the paint and the floors done. Once you got the paint and the floors done, that's the last thing you do when you fix up a house, right? Once you get the paint and the floors done, now somebody can move in. Now the house is ready to be moved into. The house can hold somebody down, right? You got everything fixed up. So after we got respect, after we built we built more communication. Now we built some trust. Then we're showing love to each other, right? Now there's going to be some loyalty, you feel me? The best example of this is like with your barber, right? Ladies, your salon lady, whatever like that, right? So with your barber, bang, you get there, right? You want there to be some respect first, right? You want to see how the nigga talks to you, how the nigga treats you when you first get there. Bam, there's some respect there. Then while the person's doing your hair, cutting your hair and shit like that, right? They're talking to you. You want to hear some communication there. I want to be able to talk to my barber about some shit. You feel me? A barber is like a hood psychologist. You dig that? Like we don't go to counselors, psychologists and shit. Most of us, you know what I'm saying? We talk at the barber shop or at the salon or whatever. So it gotta be somebody you could talk to like that, right? There's somebody that's not really in your life and shit, but there's somebody you see often, so you could talk to them about shit and they could see your growth and they could give you a different point of view or whatever. So bang, communication is there with the barber. Now, bang, you got communication with the barber. You feel me? Now you trust them. Trust them to not fuck up your hairline. I trust you not to push my hairline back. I trust you not to fuck up my shape up. I trust you not to give me a bald spot. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all trust her not to fucking burn your scalp when she's fucking blow drying your hair and shit like that. Like, you feel me? There's some trust with somebody that does your hair, right? So, bam, you have to trust. Now you show them love. How you show them love? With a tip. Yo, here's a tip. Bye. Depending on, you know, how much respect, how much communication, how much trust there is. That's how big the tip is going to be usually, right? So, bam, you give them the tip. That's showing them love, right? Now, the way they show you love back, right? If I hit up my barber and I'm like, yo, you at the shop? Yeah. How many you got? If he's like, yo, I got 3 or 4, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, yo, I'm trying to pull up now. What's good? And he's like, all right, you just pull up. I got you. Don't worry about it. That's what you want to hear. You feel me? We got respect, communication, trust. I show you love and shit like that. The way I want you to show me love back is when I hit you up, you tell me, yo, just pull up. Don't worry about it. You feel me? I'm going to skip the line. Why? Because we already built respect. We already built communication. We already built trust. I already show love to you. I'm tipping you. You know I'm showing you love with that tip. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So, bang. The way a barber or a salon lady shows you love back is that when you hit them up, they squeeze you in. That's showing me love back. You know what I'm saying? Once your barber's doing that, now you're loyal to him. You feel me? Because you're pulling up, you're getting respect, you get communication, you're getting trust. You know, he's showing you love and shit. So now you loyal. Now you go to that same barber, that same salon all the time, right? They won your loyalty. And it's the same thing with any other type of relationship. I mean, like I said, family, you always got to put like a little, you can't treat family the way you treat business, friends, classmates and shit like that, right? Like Confucius says, like everything starts with the family. You know what I'm saying? Your family is literally the closest thing to you. They got your blood, you know, they share something. You're gonna see them regardless. They're a part of you, you feel me? So family slides with a lot more than anybody else slides. Alright, we all know that shit. We let them slide and shit like that. But as far as like communication, trust, and like, you know, going out your way to show love and shit like that, you could hold that back. Also with respect. You know what I'm saying? You could love family. You gotta have respect for them in front of other people because your family is an extension of you. You know what I'm saying? Your family's an extension of you. So if you diss your family, you know, you make your family look bad in front of other people and shit like that, people are looking at you bad. You feel me? People are looking at you bad. Like you talking about shit that's supposed to like stay in your family, like personal shit, and you talking about it because you all emotional and shit in front of other people, and you look weak. You look mad weak. You know what I'm saying? Or you snitching on your family. Like that's the most pathetic scumbag thing you could do. You know what I'm saying? And anybody would lose respect for you, even your own friends that see that. But anyway, let me get off that tangent. All right. So loyalty, right? Loyalty with friends. All right, with friends, you feel me? After you show love, they show you love back. You know what I'm saying? Now we got some loyalty there. You feel me? Now we got some loyalty. Now, you feel me? I'm going to fuck with you. If through a friend, we already built like a small house and shit, right? We get the finishing touches and shit. We reach loyalty and stuff, right? And he has other friends. I'm not going to, even if I'm cool with his other friends, and, you know, I got his other friends' numbers and all that shit, you know, got him on social media, whatever like that. I'm not going to go making plans and chilling with his other friends and shit like that. I'm going to hit him up first. I'm going to hit him up first. I'm going to talk to him first and shit because the loyalty is there. He earned my loyalty. He won my loyalty over. So I'm going to holler at him first. You dig? And if there's a friend there that I'm cool with from his circle that he don't fuck with, I'm going to stop fucking with that friend of his off the strength of him. You dig? And that goes for anybody you close to, anybody you built a house with, anybody you reached all 5 levels with. If you meet their significant other, their friends, their co-workers, you meet anybody through them, right? You met them through them. Your loyalty is to them. They won your loyalty. You feel me? You fuck with your boy's ex, right? Without talking to your boy first, you a disloyal nigga. You a disloyal nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga that I'll cut you off right there, because that's respectful. You feel me? I had girls throw it at me. Like, bruh, and they look good, bad, and all that shit. Would have been a layup. But they would be like one of my niggas' family members, or one of my boys' exes or something like that. You feel me? So, or just a chick. Some niggas don't give a fuck if it's a chick they fucking with and shit like that. With me, I'm somewhat about that, because if it's a chick that like you invested in, you feel me? Like you put, like me as your boy, I see that, yo, you spent mad time with her, you spent mad money on her. You know what I'm saying? You got like a certain amount invested in her and shit, right? I'ma holler at you before I make a move on her, even if she gives me the window. Now, this shit could backfire, just so y'all niggas know. This shit could backfire. Because a lot of niggas, whether they be your family members, co-workers, friends, even close friends and shit like that, a lot of niggas get weak when it comes to pussy. They get emotional. They get petty when it comes to pussy. And I'm pretty sure it's the same shit with females, right? So a lot of niggas, like, I know this happened to me. The chicks ain't had to tell me. I could tell. You feel me? I could tell, because if I see a layup and now that layup ain't there after I spoke to you, then I know you did something. You know what I'm saying? Because there's times where I would talk to one of my niggas about, hiring a joint that they invested in, or ex of theirs or something like that, and they'll give me the green light. You feel me? They'll give me the green light. But after I spoke to them and got that green light, the energy and the vibe I got from shorty totally changed. So that let me know that whoever I spoke to, whoever I was loyal to, they did some I think it's some disloyal shit. They did some disloyal shit. You feel me? You took advantage of my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though it's just pussy and shit, like it shouldn't be what breaks the bridge. But to me, that's disloyalty. If your man is showing you respect and showing you loyalty by speaking to you before he goes at a shorty, letting you know what he's gonna do, giving you some time in advance and shit like that to know, and you go behind his back and like, you don't even, some niggas don't even fucking tell the shorty, you feel me? They throw subliminals at her. Like, oh, you fucking with this nigga now, right? You fucking with the God now, right? Yeah, I mean, I see ya. You feel me? Like, you can fuck him if you want, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck, like, niggas will do shit like that. You feel me? And then he makes it hot. Because the reason shorty's fucking with you sometimes is because she thinks if she fucks with you, nobody would know. But niggas, of course, all talk to each other. Just like bitches all talk to each other. But what we do is that we don't let it show. If your niggas is loyal, you got a good tight circle, they will not let it show. So, like I said, it could backfire. But, yeah, loyalty comes after love, alright? So there y'all go. Foundation is respect. Skeleton of the house, the outline of the house and shit like that, the walls or whatever, that's going to be communication. That's the next thing. Then, when you put the piping and the electrical up and shit like that right at the house, that's going to be trust. That's the next thing. After that, you're going to put up, the windows and the sheetrock and the walls and stuff like that, right? Cover everything up, get it ready for paint. So that's going to be love. That's when you show love to each other. Now, number 5, loyalty is the finishing touches. Going to be paint and the floors. Because I think you put the floors down after the paint. I ain't a fucking carpenter and shit. So don't come DMing me telling me about how to fucking make a house and shit. I don't give a fuck how to make a house until I'm buying a house. Alright? But that's the gist of it. Hopefully I got something out of it. Alright? Remember, it all starts with respect. And if in any relationship you lose respect, you lose that house. That's the quickest way to burn a bridge, is to be disrespectful. And a lot of times that comes when people get too comfortable, right? People get too comfortable. Remember, foundations move. Foundations of a house don't stay as strong forever. You feel me? Remember, the earth is like always shifting and moving and shit like that. So the foundation ain't gonna be as strong years later as it was when it was first built. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with that is, like, let's say you already built the house with somebody, right? You already got to loyalty and shit like that, right? You got love, trust, communication, all that shit there, right? What happens now? People get comfortable. People get comfortable, and you start letting little shit slide, right? You start letting little jokes slide, little tapping here and there and shit like that. You let that slide, you know what I'm saying? You start letting little shit slide. But then eventually, there's going to be something that breaks the foundation. So you got to correct the foundation ASAP. There could be some little things that you know, you let slide and shit like that, you feel me? Because, like, let's say when it comes to, like, you know, correcting me or telling me when I'm wrong and shit like that, I will allow somebody real close to me let me know where I'm wrong, or let me know what's wrong with me, or let me know if I did something wrong, or correct me. If we built a house together and shit already, then I'll let you do that. But nigga, if I don't fucking know you, like, we don't got the trust like that, we don't got the communication like that, we don't got the respect like that and shit, you can't tell me anything I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't find somebody that I do trust, that I do fuck with like that to tell me. Don't you tell me. Because if you tell me, it's going to be staticky. I'm going to respond to you in a spicy way. You feel me? You're not going to like the way I respond. Because any man, this not me, this goes for like most masculine men, right? It shouldn't be easy for you to correct us, to approach us, to come at us. It shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be easy for you to come at a man like that, or anybody. You feel me? You should feel uncomfortable, unsafe when you approach me with something wrong about me, or something that you think that I said wrong or something like that. So I want you to make sure, like, to think before you come to me. Think about your steps. Think about what you're going to say. Think about the distance between us. Think about the relationship that me and you have and what level we have it on before you feel the need to come at me with something that I did wrong. Because if we don't got that kind of relationship, I'm going to take it the wrong way first. I'm going to think about it and shit, but I'm going to take it the wrong way first. And I'm going to make you feel very uncomfortable, make you feel like you wish you never brought that shit up to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, y'all. Hopefully I got something from it, you feel me? 5 principles. Try it out, test it out, you know what I'm saying? Think back on all the relationships that you've built, how you communicate with people, the things you do with people and shit like that, with your spouse, significant other, family and stuff, and see what your house is looking like. See where it is weak at. Is the foundation weak? Do you got plumbing, electrical issues? Is the sheetrock or the windows messed up and shit? Is the paint going bad? Like, make sure you peep all that. Make sure you get your house in order. All right, get your house in order. And last but not least, I forgot to mention, this house starts with you. The first house you build is with yourself. Make sure your house is right before you go build another house. All right? Make sure you got respect for yourself. Make sure you communicate with yourself. Make sure you trust yourself. Make sure you love yourself. And make sure you're loyal to yourself. All right? Make sure the biggest house that you build is your own. After you got a big ass mansion, a view, a fucking castle, a building, you know what I'm saying? Fucking project complex. It's just you. That's you. Not a project complex, because that's a little dirty. But once you got your shit built, you good to now. It's much easier to build with somebody else once you already build your own crib. You feel me? It's much easier to make friends. It's much easier to get closer with family. It's much easier to approach or keep or obtain a significant other. Build a relationship with a significant other. It's much easier once you built your own house. So get your house in order before you start building another one. All right? This is your boy with a God. Stay tuned for the next episode. All right? 1.